Welcome to the Golden Gate Gaming Podcast. This week I am joined by Kevin, Kassidy, and Patrick.
Hello.
We have hey guys, we have a lot to talk about this week. We covered the first two to be exact, E3 press conferences last week, and now we get to talk about the rest. So let's get kicked off with the press conference that started right after we finished recording last week, which was Bethesda.
Oh dear, that was good. They did it in an interesting presentation of kind of telling a story, which was creative, I must admit. Although I know you got kind of riled up on the fact that one of the a few of those games you have to buy again, like
Skyrim.
I really disagreed with the presentation. I was livid. I hated it.
There was a lot of backlash on the internet for this conference. It was people hated
Stupid.
it. Oh
Stupid.
my god! I did not hate the conference as a lot of people did. I thought it was not well done.
No.
But it wasn't like hate worthy. It just wasn't great.
Mind you, also they were doing it on the other side of the country at midnight, and they had a good chunk of their employees there. So it was just like...
It wasn't on the other side of the country.
I thought it was.
In LA.
Oh, was it?
It's in LA.
Then why the hell were they talking... Somebody was talking about having to broadcast at midnight for... Oh, maybe it was because people
it was broadcasted at midnight, but it didn't take place at midnight on the East... Well, it took place... It was in LA. It was at E3.
Then I am... Yeah, alright then.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they pushed it back because it was an outside venue, and they needed to wait for it to get dark.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's why.
So, I don't know if that was worth pushing it back.
No, not at all.
But yeah, so for games-wise, they announced, I have actually a list somewhere. Which one was this E3?
Yeah, they started off pretty slow.
Yeah.
Where is this it? Nope, that's EA.
It's just simple Doom.
Oh, here we go.
VFR and
No, it's
Fallout
not just,
4 VR.
It's not just simple. All right, calm down.
That's how it started. Okay.
So
VFR
was fun.
Great.
The VR
was great.
stuff looked cool. I mean, granted, you have to rebuy the game because it's a different game setup. Apparently, they don't just automatically pop a patch in for those that already own it.
It's not even like a $30 DLC to Fallout 4 to enable VR would be a lot more
effective.
Like it would go over better, at least personally for me, than a full separate $60 game for Fallout 4 VR.
I would have gladly paid the $30 for getting the VR setup. It's like
an upgrade at least.
Yeah, because I know it's a lot of new mechanics they have to add into the game to a degree, but it was just like, well, okay, God, that's a full price game now.
Well, yeah, we need money, so hand us your money and we'll give you a VR game.
It's not that they need money. I understand kind of their like, what's the marketing concepts? Like, oh, if you enjoyed this game this much, hey, if you have a VR headset, you can play as the person you're like in full, like more or less full immersion mode.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. It just I argue whether it's a $60. It's a separate $60 game for people that already own and have played Fallout 4 multiple times.
Right.
Which are the people that who would be most interested in playing Fallout 4 VR are people who have already bought and played through Fallout 4.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like asking another $60.
Is it really worth it though? Like, hey, you know that game that you love? Well, why don't you buy it again for the VR? Like, is it really worth it?
To be fair, people who love Nintendo do that for every single iteration of a Nintendo game title. Like, they do it all the fucking time.
They're generally not priced $60 each time, though.
No.
True, those are priced usually at $40 each time. But
well, no, they're usually like eShop titles that are like, $15.
Right, for eShop titles, but like for say the remake of not Breath of the Wild, but the Wind Waker title.
Wind Waker.
That was like a full price game, and it was a like HD remake essentially for the Wii.
But that's That was how long between the two games on that?
I think more like 10 years almost.
Yeah. It was going back, redoing a 10-year-old game.
Yeah.
This is adding a feature to a 2-year-old game?
I
1-year-old game?
3-year-old.
It's not even that old.
Is it really 3 years old now?
Yeah, Fallout 4 came around my birthday.
Christ. I thought it was just 2 years old.
What, 2015, right?
Wait. Yeah, 2015. So about 2 years old. Yeah.
2 years old.
2 years
Sorry.
old. Exaggerated.
It's still not even that old.
Again,
really far.
It's going for 3, basically.
Again, it came around my birthday, so I remember it was in November. I just didn't remember specifically which year it was.
So it's not even
15.
2 years old yet.
Yeah.
It's almost.
And we didn't get
Happy
the last
birthday.
DLC, which I believe was the Nuka-Cola world, right?
Oh, we got that.
It's already in.
That was pretty
I
cool.
stopped following it. I didn't even finish the game. It just did not interest me. It went back on too much of its stuff. But we don't need to argue about whether Fallout 4 is a great game.
Yeah.
They followed that up with
Go ahead. Just say it.
bringing back paid mods.
Fuck you, ZeniMax. Fuck you, Bethesda.
To their kind of more or less credit, or at least trying to help with the community, is there's going to be at least, where we hope, a better QC control over these paid mods.
They're doing it better than they did last time, but it's still paid mods.
Yeah.
Which kind of takes away from the community altogether.
It takes away the ability to steal the, like, if like a certain creator has a specific kind of trademark to their mods, it helps control that creator's, like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Profits
copyright, or however you, like, creative license on their mod, and someone else takes it, or not borrows it, steals it to use it on their mod. It's
right.
That's kind of the premise of the reason for paid mods. That's not
the reason for paid mods. The reason for paid mods is so that Bethesda can make more money off the game.
True.
They make mods
when it's a free mod, it doesn't really matter if you're taking other people's mods. Like that's a moral thing, but it's not. You're not like taking money away from the person by re-uploading some of their work as your own mod. That's not really hurting anyone.
Right. Well, granted, also all the mods anyways are free. So
yeah.
Bethesda needs to take advantage of that, though. They don't get paid for mods. Well, they don't make money out of mods. Yeah.
I really think, like, if they're going to go with paid mods, they really should have waited until they had a new game and introduced paid mods with a new game. Now they're taking something that has been free and making it paid, which is just going to increase the backlash against them compared to if they had. And
then less people are going to buy it too. Because it's like, hey, this is a game. And some people will be like, okay, I'm a big Fallout 4 fan. And then they got the paid mods. Like, really? Like, I have the same game with free mods.
Well, okay. In terms of mods, the console market on mods is way more limited in terms of, like, Skyrim and Fallout. Yeah. On PC, there's a shit. You can just go willy-nilly and essentially almost overload your game with double the amount of information that it originally came with mods alone. So it's for PC community, it's that paid mod shit I think is a little bit pointless. But on a console side market, I can see that kind of working to a degree. Because
there's just no point to it except to make them more money.
Right. I'm just trying to look at it from the aspect also of a console user, that if it's a paid mod guarantees that the mod will, increase the gameplay experience and also work and not brick your console units.
So have their regular mods. The regular mods on console have been vetted so that they work.
Right. But
they're free, and now they're charging for them. It's literally just putting a price on the mods.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my god.
God, no.
And then they brought out.
Keep going. Say it.
Do it.
They brought out the 6-year-old game again. And they're selling it again.
Skyrim?
Skyrim is being sold yet again.
I know you liked it the first few times, and we're bringing it back again.
Now it has motion controls with the I almost call them Wiimotes.
Switch.
The Joy-Cons.
Joy-Con.
And
that was such
they pulled over a Link amiibo, used the amiibo, got a chest, and got the Master Sword in a Link costume, and it was hilarious. I loved it.
So essentially, for the Wii
it's still
version,
a 6-year-old game.
but for the Wii version, it has its own built-in mods, specifically with Switch. Switch.
Amiibos.
With what are they called again?
Amiibos.
Specifically, like, obviously the Link one was like you get the chest, you get the Master Sword and all that. Who knows what else happens if you like drag over, say,
Kirby.
No, it's probably just the Link. Any of the Zelda
right
ones probably give you that, and then all the other ones probably give you a chest with a couple of items, just random items.
Yeah.
The same way in Breath of the Wild, all of the Zelda amiibos give you different Zelda themed stuff, and then every other amiibo just gives you a chest full of like a couple of supplies.
Okay.
So it's probably something like that for Skyrim. Who knows, because we don't have much more info. I don't think we got a release date for that even.
No, we did not.
Not yet. Just a trailer. That's it.
6 fucking year old game, and they can't. Oh my god.
I mean, let's talk about the new games they announced.
Then we got some Dishonored stuff, which is awesome looking.
So
Death of the Outsider, that looks great.
I think
Vampire.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think if I remember correct. So we thought it was a standalone. It's actually a DLC to Dishonored 2. Apparently.
Is it not?
I thought it was. It's a standalone, right?
It's a standalone.
Did it? Who said it was a standalone? Oh, it's a standalone adventure, but it's like it kind of goes along the same storyline as Dishonored 2. That's the thing. So it's kind of quote unquote DLC, sort of.
Yeah, but
so is it a DLC or not?
It's a standalone game.
It goes along the fine line of being because it has its own separate storyline.
Standalone and DLC do not care about the story. Standalone and DLC mean whether it's a standalone thing that you buy or if it's a DLC that you have to own the game already.
Yeah. Which one is it?
For later.
I believe it's a standalone game.
It's a standalone game. God's sakes. And I got vent later about one game. That one game I hate right now.
What one game you hate?
I'll save it for later when we hit Sony, okay?
Alright, fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Don't be talking shit about
great.
Sony,
I'm
man.
super excited to play it. New character, some cool stuff. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they talked about The Evil Within 2, which
looks fucking dope.
That's a damn ass trailer.
I have the first one. I have never played it. I actually want to play it at some point.
I've heard only good things about the first one. I'm looking forward to. I'll probably play the first one leading up to the release of this one.
Yeah, the first one, from what I've saw on random bits of gameplay, looked really like good in terms of visuals and also like gameplay mechanics.
Story was really good too.
And the trailer was awesome.
Amazing.
Dude,
the trailer made you question like, what the fuck are we looking at? What?
It makes you want to play it.
Yeah, and then they followed it with an even better trailer, or at least as good trailer for Wolfenstein 2.
Oh my god.
Wolfenstein looks
more mods.
So good.
The start of that did not make sense. Like, what the fuck is that thing?
I love that like lethal short movie thing they did. That was so hilarious.
It made oh my god.
It's awesome though.
Transitioned into the.
I was questioning like, what the fuck are we watching? This is the weirdest. What is this? What game is this?
And then it ends on a guy tripping balls on acid.
Oh god, yeah. No, so apparently what I found out in at E3, so the creators who created that diner where you get the strawberry milkshake, or where the Nazi got the strawberry milkshake, they recreated a full scale diner at E3. Like they gave the digital files and plans to the contractor to build it to scale, and they build it to scale. And apparently the creators of the game walked through that area and they were just shocked to be in the location they built digitally in real life. That's and apparently cool. Apparently at E3, if you were in line, you could get a strawberry milkshake at the diner.
Hell yeah.
Did an Nazi come up and start harassing you?
That would have actually added more to the experience, and I would have loved it. But like,
that's hilarious.
That would have. Oh my god, because they were making jokes, or a few people I was listening to were making jokes about it as like, you're careful about ordering like a Nazi milkshake, but it's like they kept having to say like you're in Nazi occupied America, you're not in Germany or anything, but then like they were just making fun of it's a Nazi milkshake, or they're saying no, it's a Nazi occupied milkshake but Nazi sprinkles on top, and it was just like it was funny. But yeah, no, like the gameplay looked really cool. It just starts right off pretty much going after the events of the New Order, the first one. And I'm like, I now want to play the first one in order to get the story. Because freaking the dude had like a weird suit where it would just pop up like a mechanical helmet.
Wolfenstein is awesome.
It was bulletproof and shit. Cool, like what the hell? Oh, and then right before we saw the dude just start tripping acid, freaking you see a person shoot like that. What was he, Scottish or English or something?
Scottish.
Was he Scottish? Yeah, he was sitting at his desk, and there's a sniper behind him shooting, and they're getting shot at, and you're just watching going, they're getting shot at.
The guy chilling there playing some clarinet.
Yeah, and then they're getting shot at.
What a great day.
And then he's like about to trip past it, like, what the fuck is going on?
They're just all chilling.
So good.
It was a really good reveal trailer, and I was just like, who is... Yeah, it made me want to play it, so...
Yeah, they have it pre-order, so, yeah.
Do they have it available for pre-order?
GameStop does it. You know them.
It comes out
money
fairly soon.
Yeah.
I mean, they're using the same, I think, game engine as what they did for the first one, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Out in October, so yeah, it's coming out in 4 months.
Yeah, so it
won't be long.
Yeah.
And other things they showed some more Elderscrolls Legends, Elderscrolls Online, Quake Champions. Little things.
Let's ignore that.
Overall, I thought it was a pretty good conference. They had some big things to show. They padded it out, and they did some stuff that wasn't great. And the framing of it with that carnival, with like badly produced animated stuff, it just it fell flat, I think.
Well, I still wanted more Pete Hines in my conferences. Damn it, more Pete Hines, and not even Todd Howard.
Overall, it was pretty good though.
Yeah.
And then it was followed by the whack jobs at fucking Devolver.
Devolver.
Oh my Lord.
I really don't want to talk about it.
It was just dumb. It was making fun of conferences, and then it went too long, and it was dumb.
Went too long. It was 14 minutes long.
Yeah, but it was just hammering the same joke over and over and over again. It was funny for like 5 minutes, and then it just got old.
No.
Yeah. But I mean, they also did their press conference at, I believe it was 11 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock. Yeah.
10 o'clock.
And it wasn't a press conference. It was just a movie.
It's a video, basically, streaming it.
It was a 14-minute long video, and then they showed stuff during E3. They weren't actually showing anything. It wasn't a press conference.
Yeah, I think also they were if I remember correctly, they were cussing a shit ton in that one. Reason they picked the super late time was because of the fact that it's like, we just don't give a shit, and we just don't want kids to listen to us.
The reason they picked a late time was because it was part of Twitch's pre-show for the next day. They had an overnight just weird shit going on, and they showed the Devolver thing during that.
Oh, okay.
Probably not. Yeah.
There's an intro to the Devolver conference that was the start of the Twitch pre-show.
Gotcha.
And then it led into the
conference. Stream. Yeah. Can we just skip over Devolver now? Let's just move on.
Yeah. The next day started off with Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Ubi poop.
Someone can't type.
Probably my favorite press conference.
It did show It did show more of
more
Far
games.
Cry 5, which I was happy about.
I'm so glad.
Showed my one of my two favorite games of E3.
Here we go. Just start going off on
talk.
it.
Come on.
No, I know what he's going to talk about. He's going to talk about freaking... Wait.
I don't know
what you're gonna...
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
It's essentially child version XCOM. That's what it is. It's
Mario
version
XCOM.
Mario XCOM.
It looks like so much fun. It's so happy. It's so.
I could see a group of people with Switches on a plane playing this between each other, and just going have at it on a plane. And I'm just going. Oh, if I see that, I'll be like, I'm gonna be stuck on a plane with these people, and I'm gonna want to kill myself at this point.
It looks so good, and they like showed the producer of the game, and he was just like, he looked so proud to like have gotten the chance to do this and be praised by Miyamoto. And then we found after that Grant Kirkhope is doing the music for it, who did the music for Banjo-Kazooie and a lot of other just beloved games with amazing soundtracks. So the music is going to be amazing in this game, and it's just it's before E3 a lot of stuff leaked about this game, and like it had been described as Mario XCOM before that, and I was just like, that doesn't make any sense. How is that going to possibly work? Like, that sounds stupid. And then they showed the trailer, and I was immediately sold on the game.
So sold. He wanted to buy a Switch.
Not only that, like they brought out what's his name from Nintendo?
Miyamoto.
Miyamoto, and he like gave the guy a gun that's in the game.
Yes.
And it was just you're watching going, why is there like one of the greats from Nintendo at a Ubisoft conference? Why? And then like they show the game and everything. They show kind of like what the hell happened.
He loves the game. He loves the idea of the game. It's oh my god, it looks so good.
I think if I remember correctly, he said don't screw it up or something. Miyamoto.
No, it's like he said that if you're gonna make a Mario game, make it original. That's it. Don't make any copies. Don't make a BS game that's like rehashed over the years. So
it's
original.
To a degree, it's original.
I mean, it looks
fresh.
Takes stuff from XCOM, but it's still it puts its own spin on it. It's not just XCOM. It's Mario Rabbids with XCOM style combat.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, because the XCOM is a Ubisoft title, so it's like they kind of wanted to kind of put they own the engine or they own the combat mechanic for that. So it's like, oh hey, let's put this in. Let's add Rabbids like. Crazy ass rabbit,
fucking Donkey Kong rabbit. Oh my god!
No. Did you had like I think
the piranha
at one point,
plant rabbit like tossing? Oh my god!
You had like I think a rabbit dressed up as Princess Peach, and you actually have the Princess Peach looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing, bitch?" Like what the fuck is going on? So it was just like it was cool. I give it that. It was just like I'm watching going. What the hell?
I love it. I love the weirdness. Give me more weird fun in games. Don't stop trying to be so serious. Oh my god! And then that's the whole point. They got kind of serious with the Crew 2, though still trying to keep that fun. They're adding dirt bikes, planes, boats, all that shit into the game.
It is still open world, right?
I'm good for that. I'll be like, ooh, okay, cool.
I signed up for the beta immediately. I saw that game. Like, sign me up for that beta. I want to see it.
Hopefully, it's better than the Crew 1.
The first one, the first one sucks. It's just the driving. It's too long.
Beep beep.
Yeah.
Then they showed Transference, which is a new horror VR game.
And I had to ask I asked in the chat, how the hell is Elijah Wood a creative director for a video game? It was just
because
like
he is.
Well, the company that's making this,
he wants.
I know, but the company that actually is making this is actually originally a film company, and so
it's a horror like VR experience.
Yeah, so they're kind of delving into like, all right, let's see how we can make it more immersive in terms of both kind of like, making it a film experience, but with all like horror elements to it. So I kind of understand. I can see what they're trying to do, but it was just kind of surprising. Like, Elijah Wood.
I'm looking forward to more info about it.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
The trailer was interesting.
Yeah,
I feel like it's going to give me a heart attack when I play it, but horror in VR is really intense.
Oh, God.
So then we got more info on Skull and Bones, which
it does not look like a $60 game. I hope it's not a $60 game.
It's
I hope
cute,
there's
though.
a lot more to the game. It looks like a cool mode.
I think there's going to be more to the game at the normal, $60 price point because...
It's like For Honor again.
No.
There was a game that came out called Dreadnought, which looks basically exactly like this game, except Dreadnought uses spaceships instead of pirate ships.
Pirate ships, yeah.
And Dreadnought costs like $20.
Using the Unreal Engine. Okay. Genre combat flight simulator. Interesting.
Yeah.
But
it like they were doing stuff on that and I was like, that reminds me very heavily of Dreadnought. So we'll see.
Right, but I mean, they also, if I remember, did they explain in this part of the conference that you can gather a group of people and be on one ship, or did they explain that in the other at the Xbox?
Skull and Bones?
Right? Yeah, or was that a different game I'm thinking about?
Sea of Thieves has multiple people on a ship.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of too.
Skull and Bones is just like a multiplayer, like it's
ship battle.
You are the ship.
Right.
Oh, okay. So never mind. I take that back.
It looks not super great.
But so the next thing they talked about, which a lot of people were just kind of going, are we seriously gonna have to buy fucking toys to play the goddamn game?
I love it. It's cool.
And at the same time, I'm thinking like, I kind of want to now buy this just to buy the fucking bullshit. But if they do it in blind boxes or...
I mean, they said that you can buy digital. It's not only physical. You can buy just the digital parts. And
I want physical. Fuck that. I want physical.
I love the one thing. I just love that nobody at any point told them no when they made the ship like 4 times the size of the controller. Like, it shows the guy holding the ship, and it's just like holding the ship, and you see the little controller under it, and it's just like, why is it so big? Like, it was just stupidly big. I love it. I just love that it's just like, why not? It's
like okay, it's a cool way of like whoever is developing the little toys for this game to make money. And all that, and I'm just thinking like, so if I spend the money, I can get a badass ship in actual reality and in essentially the virtual world, and be like, all right, bitches, who wants to take me on?
Yeah, if the stuff looks cool enough, I'll buy some.
Yeah, it's
not sold.
If it looks cool enough and it plays well, I'll buy it.
Like, I kind of found it funny, like, it's just...
We gotta wait for more info. There's not... It was just literally a, release trailer. It was not really
It's just a reveal.
The conversations I kept hearing about this game was just like, do we seriously have to go to a goddamn toy store and go buy the goddamn part for, like,
it's
the
like
missile
Disney
pods?
Infinity and Amiibos and all that shit. It's
true. They're trying to get...
instead of...
Yeah, they're going into the kind of the collectible market. But now there's going to be a freaking war for these stupid these parts for the ships. Because you're going to be, like, scouring different stores like Target, Toys R Us, Walmart, whatever that carries these things.
It's not going to be popular enough to be like that.
If it does get popular, though,
it's not going to be popular enough to actually create competition about it. It's going to just... You'll go and you'll buy the parts you want. It's not... Amiibos are the only things that are hard to find some of.
Yeah, true.
In the collectibles realm.
Totally.
True. So, next thing, which
more
now
Far Cry 5.
Yes.
We'll save it for late? Okay, fine.
No. I want to talk about the dog. Because it's a dog. And his name is Boomer.
And he's adorable.
Yeah, that dog gives you a gun. So, it's pretty awesome.
But apparently also, because it says fangs for hire, and from what I've heard, this is not really confirmed because they won't talk about it, you probably can hire, like, other animals too, outside of a dog? Like...
No, that's just going with their whole thing of you hire people from the town and you like expand your circle of influence and get a group together to support you. Yeah. So it's just Boomer is one of the people that you can recruit. He's a dog.
The dog.
It's a cute dog.
It's a cute.
It looks good. I mean, it's Far Cry.
It actually, I've never played a Far Cry game, and this is actually honestly the first title or first game out of the Far Cry series that I'm like, I kind of really, really want to play this game.
Far Cry 3 was great. Far Cry Blood Dragon was amazing.
Amazingly good.
Far Cry 4 was more of Far Cry 3. Far Cry Primal was more of Far Cry 3.
Shit. Far Cry Primal is shit.
So they just need to do something different at this point. As long as this has like something different on it, sure, I'll buy it. I'll buy it eventually.
Yeah, I'll play it again.
Yeah. They're always solid games. They just haven't really done anything
special
new for a while. New and special.
Right.
They just put a different layer of paint.
Story, plot,
paint over it.
New characters. Yeah.
So I hope this has some cool stuff. It looks promising, but we'll wait. I'm gonna wait and see.
Do you want to talk about South Park? Because we all know it's gonna come out this year.
Isn't that an EA title though?
No, South Park is Ubi.
Far Cry is Ubisoft.
They showed South Park, they showed Just Dance, and they showed a mobile South Park game and a Steep expansion.
The moment I saw that mobile one, I'm like, oh my god!
I can't wait for that game. Whenever it comes out, I'll get it.
So
it'll be fun.
It'll look interesting. You also kind of skipped over Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Well,
that was the next one.
That at the end.
And
then they closed.
That was the end one. Yeah.
By announcing Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And he cried.
Which people have wanted for so long.
It's been 15 years since the first one, and all of a sudden now we're just like,
and it's beautiful.
It's time.
It was the best moment of E3 because they brought the director of the game out, and he started like crying on stage.
He was very emotional.
Did he really?
The amount of emotion, just like. He's so freaking excited and thankful for this chance to make this. Oh my! It was great.
And
it was just such like a wholesome moment.
Yep.
Were there any leaks for that one?
No
leaks. Perfect.
That's the surprising part.
Like
usually a shit ton of stuff gets leaked.
It was hilarious because I was watching the dropped frames pre E3 show, and they were talking about each of the conferences and what could possibly be shown, and they were talking about Ubisoft, and they're like, one of their friends is like obsessed with Beyond Good and Evil, and he just kept saying, it's gonna be every year. He's just like, they're gonna do Beyond Good and Evil 2. They're gonna do Beyond Good and Evil 2, and JP was just like, and yeah, they're not gonna do Beyond Good and Evil 2. Everyone that's watching right now, tweet at DJ Wheat saying, I just heard they're not showing Beyond Good and Evil 2 at E3. And so DJ Wheat got like 2,000 tweets.
Jesus Christ.
About Beyond Good and Evil 2 not showing up at E3. And when they showed that, the response from DJ Wheat on that was just epic. It was
What did he say?
You won't believe it.
There was like 5 videos of him just like screaming and jumping around and being just so excited. It was hilarious.
I can see if like someone's that passionate for Beyond Good and Evil 2 and 2,000 people are just like tweeting at him saying they're not showing it, they're not showing it, and then all of a sudden they're like, by the way, mic drop, Beyond Good and Evil 2, and he just goes and starts posting videos like, fuck you all, I knew it.
He told JP to respond to everyone that's tweeted him saying, I can't remember what he told him to say. He told JP, you better go respond to every single person that tweeted me. Oh my god. Yeah, it was such a great moment. Just the passion. And then they close with their they close with like just
summary.
Bringing all the developers on stage and just having this great view of just like this, like, aw, kitty.
Yeah.
This great view of just like the passion for games and the love that's at Ubisoft. Like, they don't always, they make their missteps and they have, some flaws in their games, but at its heart, Ubisoft is a great company that loves games and loves making these things for people, and it was just awesome to see that. And it brought up such a sad moment because Ubisoft might not exist next year.
Why?
At least not in the form that it is now, because they're in the process of being bought out.
Vivendi, yeah.
They're
by Vivendi Games.
Yeah, Vivendi is in the process of buying Ubisoft.
The whole thing, basically, and they're
Ubisoft
trying to fight
has been
it
a privately owned company, owned by,
someone.
I can't remember whatever, but Vivendi has been just buying up stock slowly but surely until they get to the point where they can do a takeover.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. And like that, seeing that just made me super sad that Ubisoft is possibly gonna just lose that core of just heart and passion, and it makes me sad.
Vivendi Games, which is also parent organization of Vivendi Activision Blizzard, who created like Crash Bandicoot and all those games, is trying to buy out Ubisoft.
Yep. Been going on for years.
Going on for a couple of years.
Their revenue stream, though, at least from the 2007 report, shows $1.018 billion for 2007. Granted, that was
10 years ago. Good.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft's not doing badly. They don't have the money to
keep it
secure against it. At least not that people have heard. Like I was really hoping to hear, like them say something about how like they have. I don't know.
Try to fight battle.
I want them to stay independent. I want them to keep being
do their own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean they have created a huge major franchises. I mean they created
for as many missteps as they make, they do some amazing awesome creative stuff.
Yeah,
and it's
can't
great.
deny that. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
Do you still want to do Sony?
We'll get to Sony in a little bit.
Yeah, that's the main event. Screw that.
Breathe, young one.
Let me vent.
Yes.
Damn it.
Wait, we didn't talk about Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, we kind of skipped over it. My bad.
This article didn't even talk about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I know. It missed a few. It missed a few
Nobody
shits,
cares.
And I'm just like, you fucking idiots at goddamn Kotaku.
Assassin's
cares
Creed,
about Assassin's Creed.
The worst presentation of a game ever at a press conference. Let's go look at some gameplay of Assassin's Creed. Cuts to a camera looking at a freaking monitor
laptop.
sitting on the table.
Shit.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
I can't see it. You have to tilt your face up.
Well, I'm sure we're gonna get more as it gets closer to the release date.
They showed more after the conference. They're like, and we'll show more after the conference. But here's a sneak preview, and then they showed a fucking monitor.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
They also showed trailer. Yeah.
They showed an overview trailer of the environments and stuff like that.
That's it.
It showed a little bit of gameplay.
It looks fine. It's just
don't say that yet.
There was a lot of hype building up, not hype, but built expectations for this, because last year they said we're taking the year off so that we can make the next Assassin's Creed game something special and really good.
Yeah.
And then this just looks Assassin's Creed in Egypt. I don't see that extra year of work in it. I don't see that yet. Hopefully it's there, and hopefully they show some cool stuff. But right now it just looks like another Assassin's Creed game.
They are the same. Wait, who made this game yet? Is it Montreal or some different?
Wait, you're asking who made the Assassin's Creed? This version of Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, is it Montreal? Because I know. Are they the ones that were responsible for Black Flag or a different
Honestly,
game?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
What was the title of the game called again? Assassin's Creed Origins, right.
Also had the most leaks of anything at E3. Holy crap!
The leak. Weeks
and
weeks.
God. People knew everything about that game going into E3.
It's not a surprise anymore.
But hey, at least people were so focused on all the leaks from Assassin's Creed that nothing from Beyond Good and Evil got leaked.
True.
That is true.
Huge surprise.
Yeah.
Maybe that helped. I don't know.
I could see that happening, and I can't find. I believe it's probably Montreal because.
Is it in Montreal or Paris? I don't really recall.
No, well.
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I believe the guy who was presenting it was French.
It was French.
Ubisoft's a French company.
Yeah, but I think it was.
Magnifique.
I think they did mention it was Ubisoft Montreal that was who made the game.
Okay.
So.
Okay, let's clear it out. Yay, Assassin's Creed! Yay! All right, next one.
So, we talked about Nintendo, right?
Yeah,
sort of.
kind of.
Not yet.
No.
We just talked about the one bit that Reilly is like uber excited for.
That was at Ubisoft's conference.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
okay.
They showed that at the beginning of the Ubisoft conference.
Right.
We're
We're talking about each conference.
Yeah.
The next conference was
Sony.
All right.
Sony.
I want to hear this rant that you have. Is it tied to a particular game, Kevin?
Yes, it's one particular game. Horizon Zero Dawn.
You know, let's just go down the list
can rant when we get to it.
Yeah, because I want to hear what this rant is. All right, so
Can I ask? Wait.
They started off with a pre-show where they showed some pretty cool games. They showed a lot of in-depth stuff about the next Gran Turismo.
Sorry
cool
for that one.
They showed some. They have a new thing called PlayLink, which is where you have a game going and then everyone plays on their phone. Kind of like Jackbox games, but it's their own thing. And they had I can't remember the name of the game. The Shuhei, the one where they showed Shuhei.
That's you.
That's you, yeah. That's you. It looks like
awesome.
just a fun party game that's in the style of Jackbox games.
We should do that. We should do that soon.
And then they had the other game I also don't remember the name of.
The VR stuff. Matter of Fall.
No, not VR. They had the other game that's
Knack.
Hidden Agenda. Hidden Agenda, which is a like sequel sort of thing. I think they said it was in the same world as Until Dawn, and it's from the people that made Until Dawn.
Yeah, super.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it's a story game where everyone you can have 4 people playing it, and you make decisions on your phone.
Which game?
It's like voting on things. It's called Hidden Agenda.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
It actually looks pretty good.
Promising.
I'm interested in that. And those are both shown before, or all 3 of those were shown before the thing. They also showed some other stuff. And then they got to the conference. And it was...
audio was crap for first minute. God, no.
Okay, you both saw it at a movie theater,
That was a Twitch issue, that the audio was crap.
At the theater. Right. We watched it at the theater, basically.
And that was coming off of a Twitch stream?
Well, I don't think it was coming off the Twitch stream, but I think both Twitch and the theater stream used the same source, but the YouTube stream was a different source and didn't have those audio issues.
Oh god.
Right, yeah, because I was watching it on YouTube and I didn't hear any audio issues or whatever.
We did.
Talking about.
YouTube did not have audio issues. No. Twitch and the theaters did.
Sucked for the first 3 minutes.
The first 2 games.
Oh, really?
Uncharted and
the entire Uncharted trailer, and then the start of the Days Gone trailer.
It was totally muffled. You can't hear anything.
That sucked, because the Uncharted trailer looked really awesome, and I was just like, "Ooh,
fucking
can't wait."
I mean, they started with any Uncharted, so I can't say anything.
Okay, I'm about to come over right now. I'm about to give you all of my games. Be careful, they're my babies, and we're about to play them.
PS4.
I'm about to give you my PS4 then. Dude, I got this game tattooed on my back. Like, I love Uncharted.
Uncharted is pretty dope.
Uncharted it was the kind of Tomb Raider game we needed at the time, because Tomb Raider was super blocky with their kind of movements. Uncharted kind of expanded more into like the adventure aspect and had a really good gameplay in it. So, and it was fun. And then with this, which is essentially its own standalone storyline because it follows Claudia Black's character, and I was just like,
Nadine.
Yeah. No. And I was just like, yes, give it to me now, please. I want it now.
August is such a long time. God damn.
No, it's not.
August, 2 months.
We're 2 weeks from freaking RTX right now.
That's such a long time too, dude.
Not to me.
Time is so slow, especially at work.
The waiting is too long for anything.
Yeah, it's 18 days, I think.
Yeah, so too long.
Back to the hype is real. I got the shirt on. Hype is real.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn expansion,
which people were very excited for.
No,
they were excited. Like, holy shit!
Is this your rant? Is this your rant?
This is my rant.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, rant ahead.
I want to hear this.
It's not a goddamn standalone game, which is I'm disappointed because I traded my.
It's not a standalone.
It's not. You need a full game to run the damn thing, and I traded it.
What?
You traded your copy of Horizon Zero Dawn?
I still have the file on my PS4. I just don't have the disc, and I can't play it.
It's an expansion. Of course it.
Games are gonna have expansions. Why would you get rid of it?
I thought it was a standalone game.
very rarely actually happen.
So you're really angry at yourself than more at the game.
I know. I'm venting right now. I thought
the fact of the realizing that most games usually have a DLC component later on. Did that not occur to you when you were trading in your game? Like, I'm never gonna play this again.
No, because I beat the game already.
Right, but
here's the thing: DLC.
No, Evans, no. I thought that's it.
The amount of time it takes to build something of that environment probably takes a while.
It made so much money. Of course they're going to make DLC for it.
And I'm sure they're going to take their time in building the DLC to be
making
proper
sure it's good
with the game. Yeah.
It made so much money. Of course they're doing DLC.
It was a pretty good game. Now, I missed the sale for it's like $50, and I missed it. I gotta wait another sale.
Wait, were you going to buy a brand new copy?
I was! Again!
What? You can just go buy a used copy! You already have the full game.
Still, it's like $54.99 for like a damn pre-owned copy.
Wait, are you using GameStop or are you using Best Buy?
It doesn't matter which one it is.
Yes, it does. Yes, it so freaking does.
Just get one off eBay. Just get a super cheap one off eBay.
Amazon probably has it cheaper too.
Probably.
I checked Amazon. It's still the same. Oh,
what?
Yeah, because you're buying it brand new.
A fucking separate game. Okay, that's why expectation was.
No, that's your own fucking fault.
The only one that's getting a separate game is Uncharted because it's a full different storyline of a different character. That is a full standalone game. Oh. And I do too. I love the game series.
Horizon's fucking $30 on eBay.
$30.
But remember, where Kevin lives, apparently packages get stolen a lot.
I know.
So.
That's my only excuse. Is my package gets stolen. That's it. End of rant.
Yeah.
Thank you for the moment. I'm out of here. Bye.
That was.
It shows some Days Gone stuff.
Yeah, which it's a zombie game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That was what we were seeing like a couple of years ago, where it was a dude running in like a train yard kind of thing, shooting.
Yeah,
last year? Okay. Yeah. So the story
cool.
intrigued me. I'm like, okay, so zombie apocalypse and all that stuff. So I'm intrigued by it.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more. It'll probably be an interesting game. Something that made a lot of people go fucking insane.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Twitter and Facebook was blowing the fuck up for this. Like
Monster Hunter is back.
Oh,
so here's how much people were super excited for this. One, because Monster Hunter has been mostly on the Nintendo consoles, especially on the DS. Yep. A lot of people play it. The fact of the matter that it's on a console and also PC coincided launch, or at least we hope it's...
No, PC at a later date.
As always. As always.
Okay. Anyways, so it's the fact that it's getting more or less a more 3D rendered environment, and you are going to be
beautiful.
It looks super nice.
Man,
people and a few people I know that are super into Monster Hunter who make their cosplays from Monster Hunter were just losing their shit. Like, oh my god! And I watched it. I have never played a Monster Hunter game, but watching this, I'm like, I think I want to go play it now. Or I want to get this game to play it because it looked really cool, especially the environments and everything of that sort. Especially like you see the guy running through a tunnel getting chased by the freaking creature, and it's just like, what the hell is going on? Like, don't die. And then all of a sudden, like, you get it was a great reveal trailer, and people lost their shit.
Please don't mess it up, Capcom. Please don't mess it up.
It's by who again?
Capcom.
They're not gonna. They most likely won't. They've been
making all the other ones. Hopefully, this one's pretty good.
So I don't see a problem with that.
I was setting up a segue for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in a way.
We're not even getting close to that yet.
Right.
So the next one that they showed, which I was actually kind of excited about, was the remake of Shadow of the Colossus for PS4.
That's a remake that we've been waiting for.
It's
not just remaster.
It's not remaster.
From the ground up remake.
Rebuilt.
Yes. So it looked pretty. It looked like super nice.
It was
and I'm just like
gorgeous.
I was just
man.
I thought to myself, like, is this a Shadow of the Colossus remaster? Please don't be a goddamn remaster.
Oh, no, the moment it started playing, I'm like, oh yes, this is Shadow of the Colossus, but is this a remake or?
Like, please don't be a remaster. Holy fuck.
No, it is a full-on. They are rebuilding the
Thank
engine
God.
off of the new system they
It
have.
looks
Decima.
so good.
Oh
Yes,
God.
it was so nice.
And then Call of Duty, fuck that, whatever.
No one cares.
Fuck Call of
Anyways,
Duty.
next.
Skip that
Oh
game.
no, okay. The next one that's on this list is bullshit. I so hated this idea. Like now, for Final Fantasy, you get to go fishing with your buddies in VR.
Nobody cares
Like,
about
it's-
fishing. Nobody cares.
Apparently, from all the gameplay that I see, that's what everyone does in Final Fantasy. I've never played a game, but apparently that's what everyone does, is fish. From what I've seen.
I don't know what the premise behind the fishing is. I just found it to be kind of
PSVR
stupid.
fishing with a Final Fantasy skin.
Yeah.
And then they showed Bravo Team, which is a military shooter. They showed Star Child,
VR.
which is a colorful, pretty game. The Inpatient psychological thriller.
I don't care about that. No.
Moss, a cute little mouse game.
That was actually nice.
Pretty cute.
I liked it.
It looks
Cute.
neat.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
I'm
Here he goes.
I'm trying to figure out which one he's on now. Is it the?
Wait for it.
I already.
No, I don't want to say that last one, but just
No.
Go
ahead,
ahead.
say it.
Ready?
No, he's about to. If I feel like he's
gonna
gonna
cry.
jump into the.
fucking Skyrim.
There we go. Again, Skyrim. Oh God. No.
Was this for the
Skyrim
PSVR?
VR.
Oh yeah.
For PSVR.
Stop. Game's old.
We've had enough.
So it's
We had the remastered Game of the Year edition. PS3.
and we have it on the
PlayStation
Switch.
exclusive.
Now we have a PSVR.
Skyrim VR.
You know what? Next is going to be on cell phones. And it's going to be on your Game Boy. What else can you want?
Every time there's Skyrim.
You get a
Is that
Skyrim.
good of a game?
And you get a Skyrim.
It's that good of a game. I can't
Everyone
deny
get
that.
the Skyrim.
so yeah. Skyrim VR, great,
Yeah.
cool, whatever. Who gives a
PlayStation
shit?
exclusive. Can't even play it on PC. It's PlayStation exclusive.
Until fall. next
Really?
year, yeah.
They paid the money for having it
Yeah.
exclusive?
Yes!
That's stupid.
Skyrim VR is exclusive to PlayStation.
Yeah.
Fucking
so
6-year-old
then,
game showed up
So wait.
twice. No,
What?
twice.
Go ahead.
three
Three
times.
times.
Three times.
Three times.
3 times at E3.
God
Yeah.
damn. Switch,
Freaking-
PS4, and what? I don't care.
Mods.
Bethesda.
Fuck
Yeah.
Bethesda.
So, a few so then we also did get a longer trailer for God of War, the new God of War,
Hell yeah.
which looked awesome.
Looks great.
It looks great.
That game is looking impressive.
And then, oh my god, I was super happy to see a longer trailer for Detroit. I was like, yes,
That was
yes,
pretty good.
yes. Please hurry up and give it to me now. Because
It looks like it could have a really good story.
Yeah.
But then I
yeah,
remember it's David Cage, and it's just gonna be the shallowest shit.
it's by the
It'll be fun, but it's just gonna be shallow as fuck.
It's by the same studio that made Heavy Rain. I loved I love those type of make your decision
Games.
and the rest of the game is affected by your one decision.
I love Heavy Rain.
And it's just
It's David Cage, but it's very David Cage, which means it's gonna
Yeah.
be super shallow. Whatever. It looks good. It looks impressive. It's just
yeah. We hadn't heard anything about it since E3 of 2015,
Last year.
I think.
No, we heard about
Last
last
year.
year.
Last year.
Did we?
Yes.
I
Yep.
didn't hear.
Showed up
no.
last year.
But yeah.
Do you want to
so
put it up?
and then the last
I
thing
showed
that
up to 3 E3s in a row.
did it really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the last thing that Reilly was super happy about was Spider-Man.
Hell yeah.
They showed a big old chunk of gameplay for Spider-Man.
Oh
That was
yes,
impressive.
and the
Spider-Man Arkham
gameplay,
Asylum.
that gameplay was super smooth.
Yeah.
It was. Granted, I don't like quick time events, but this one made me like, all right, I can stand dealing with quick time events for this one because that's his life. Literally, is all constant fast-paced action.
Spidey
So.
sense. Yep.
It looks great.
It didn't show spider senses, but it showed the
tingle.
combat.
It did a
showed. Did
It did.
it showed combat? It showed saving people. It showed it just showed how you can do traps and stuff. It was
Yeah.
just that. It looked really cool.
And then a little
and,
teaser of Miles Morales at the end.
Yep.
Yep.
God.
That was people were going crazy. Oh my god, it's Miles.
It's
Maybe we'll have
Miles.
co-op with 2 Spider-Man.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh my god.
So a few other things. You did talk about the hidden agenda. You forgot to mention that Undertale is coming to the PS4 and Vita.
Undertale was during the conference. That was not before.
Pre-show.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Was it pre-show? Was it?
Yes, it's pre-show. They had a special edition.
It was pre-show.
Yeah, you did mention in the chat it was pre-show.
The locket.
Undertale was coming to PS4 and Vita, and
Boo,
the Kotaku
Vita.
article goes, "Woo!"
Boo.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which
it looked cool. I liked the story bits that they showed.
It did look cool, but it was just like, why?
It'll be fun to watch it the same way I watched Injustice.
I know you're not a fan of fighting games. We all know that.
It'll be fun to watch the story.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got a new Destiny 2 trailer that was for PS4 exclusive Strikes and Gear. So.
DLC until fall next year.
I hate Sony as a business. They piss me the fuck off.
Sorry.
Hey, whoever pays the more money to get the better exclusive, that's just their business model.
That's kind of true.
Or that's just any company's business model. Pay more money, you get the exclusive.
Did we hit every game from Sony?
Huh?
Did we hit every game from Sony, or that's it?
Yeah, that's everything.
Practically. Real quick, when did the Life is Strange Before the Storm thing come out?
Xbox.
Which was during Xbox conference?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We talked about that already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Moving on.
So yeah, Sony was overall underwhelming.
Boo. Disappointed.
It had some cool stuff, but it was pretty much just all stuff that was shown last year.
I know.
It was last year with like 2 extra things.
Yep.
Did it during? I'm trying to remember during the conference when they panned out to the audience. Nobody was clapping, right?
No.
Was that the conference or was that like something else?
No, people were clapping.
They're too quiet though. It's not as big as last year.
Quiet.
They didn't mic it as the same as last Xbox mic'd.
Right.
It was probably the same. There was probably the same enthusiasm in the audience as there was at Xbox. It just wasn't mic'd correctly.
Okay. Too quiet.
Right. So now let's go to Nintendo.
Yeah, they had a great super snappy 25-minute long direct in the morning, which was great.
And a reason why Reilly's gonna buy a Switch soon.
Yeah.
Again,
they sold me on the Switch.
Obviously, he's gonna get the damn Rabbids game.
No, that's
but there's
fast.
also
that.
Then there's also Mario. Or let's just go down the list here.
Yeah, they showed Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yep,
which is cool. People love JRPGs.
It looks really good. It looks actually really good.
Super good.
New Kirby game.
Hell yeah.
Which we hadn't had one.
Kirby is always just
time.
fun. Like people don't seem to get excited for a Kirby game, but when you're playing Kirby games, it's just fun. So it'll be cool.
Yep.
Game Freak came out and just yep, we're making a Pokemon RPG game.
Yep.
For the Switch.
Eventually.
Switch.
There is a Pokemon game gonna be for the Switch, just not the ones that people expected.
No.
So.
Rocket League's coming to the Switch.
Could still be Stars. Pokemon is probably going to be Pokemon Stars for the Switch.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
But Pokemon Sun and Moon just came out. They just recently came out, and now Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun are coming out. So
a slap in the face.
Stars is a ways away.
Still ways away.
And then they just showed a teaser. Another we're working on it for Metroid Prime 4.
Ooh.
Which people were just losing their shit,
excited.
oh my god, Metroid, yes.
I love how Nintendo didn't have, honestly did not have a lot to show, but they were we're listening to you. We've got Kirby, we got Pokemon, we got Metroid, we got Yoshi. We're making a new Yoshi game. It looks fantastic. It's they had the Yoshi Yarn game. They had the Yoshi Yarn game, and now they're doing a crafts game, and it looks great.
Yeah.
But it's coming a ways away. 2018.
Yep.
They just kind of showed stuff's coming, real quick. Then they did a big old thing about Breath of the Wild.
DLC.
Getting its first DLC at the end of the month.
Yeah.
The challenge dungeon actually did look really cool. It looked a lot better than it sounded.
Okay.
Like
You okay?
when they said it'll be a challenge dungeon, like I was like, that sounds really dumb. And then they showed it, and it was like this, like multi-level cool rooms. Like it actually looked good.
Right.
Dungeony.
And then they just gave a hint of the
the
next DLC and nothing else.
Yep. And then they showed they also talked about
Rocket
like
League.
amiibos, but then they went to Rocket League for the Switch, which I can see that working out well.
Yeah.
And it's got crossplay with Xbox and PC.
But now PS4. Yeah.
Because Sony
likes to have a control on their shit.
No, Sony just doesn't want to.
They don't.
So what? Okay, so wait. Are the is Sony like the Nazis? They don't want to associate with the lesser beings. Is that what it is?
According to Sony, they want to focus on the PlayStation universe they built, not on the different consoles or whatever. That's explanation.
Which just hurts their consumers.
Which it does.
But a lot like hardcore gamers will have every single damn console, regardless. So
yeah,
but
it doesn't.
It hurts
matter.
their general consumers.
Right, it'll hurt the general
Most people
population.
don't have every console.
Yeah.
No,
and then
I have all of the
own the same
consoles.
game for every console, so they can play with their different friends that are on different consoles.
I'll get my Xbox X soon enough.
The average person does not own a PS4,
Goals.
Xbox, Switch, and PC, and own Rocket League on all 4 consoles, so they can play with their different friends or on those different consoles.
Goals.
I have it for PC and for PlayStation, but that was because it was free on PlayStation at one point.
Yep.
Also because you have to, because you can't play with PC people from PlayStation. You can't play with...
Yeah, but I mean, I got it for at least one of the consoles.
You can't play on PC with PS4, right?
No, you can't.
cannot?
There's never been a cross-play ability in terms of between a PlayStation to any other device outside of the PlayStation network.
Wait, no.
You can play versus them. You can't partner with them.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can play versus, but not as cooperative, like,
And you can't play versus. You can't play PC and Xbox versus PS4. It's PC and PS4 or PC and
Xbox. That's it.
It's not PC, PS4, and Xbox all together.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, that makes some sense.
It's weird.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to top it off with the Super Mario Odyssey? just you know you want to. You know you want to. That's cream of the crop.
Super.
Wow, 23
Mario.
seconds in, it goes into that monster.
I know.
Holy crap.
I know. I saw it.
Oh no, sorry, I take that back. 10 seconds in, you go straight. You hear like in the trailer, you hear like footsteps. All of a sudden, like 15 seconds.
Oh, you're watching the trailer.
Yeah, you see a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex. You're like, what the fuck am I?
I love that
watching?
reveal. It was like fucking T-Rex coming out and being like, "What is this?"
And then all of a sudden, you see the
fucking
freaking hat.
Mario hat. Yes. Yes. Mario can possess people. It
Not just people though, a lot of figures too.
can possess fucking Oh my
Anything.
god, it looks
Anything.
so good.
Anything.
Looks
That
so
might
weird.
actually make me buy a Switch because of that.
Not you. Oh god.
It's coming out the month after Mario Rabbids. So it's like I'll buy a Switch like
Just for that
buy
reason.
A Switch like at the beginning of October, end of September, to play some Mario, and then they'll hold me over, and then I'll have Odyssey when it comes out, and it's just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm thinking like it's probably what the hell.
No.
Sorry, I'm at the part where he's possessing a frog.
Yeah.
You throw a hat on frog, you frog now. Hey.
Yeah.
When you possess the thing, it gets the fucking Mario
Mustache.
mustache.
Everything. Wait, so how come the T-Rex didn't have the mustache?
It did.
It did.
It did?
T-Rex
You just
had
didn't
the
I
notice?
just didn't notice it first.
Oh dear. But yeah,
Yeah,
so just watching this, I have a feel. What the hell? He's possessed a rope. What is?
Possess a
what?
rock.
Possesses a fucking taxi.
He possessed electricity. How do you possess electricity?
How do you not?
It's so good.
Anything.
It's so.
I have a feeling though, like they're gonna release this as like a special Switch bundle, and that's probably when I'll get it. Is in a Switch bundle. Because I feel that's how.
That's probably a good way to get it.
Yeah. What
Oh
in the?
man.
What? Okay, I just got to the part where he possessed a taxi. He possesses a human being? What
Yeah.
the?
Yeah.
He can possess people.
Anything, basically.
Oh
my
man!
God.
And don't
No
even
wonder-
get the fucking music. The music for this game is so good. If the final like soundtrack for this game is like anywhere as good as the song in the trailer, it's gonna be so much fun to listen to. I've listened to that song. It's been stuck in my head ever since I saw that trailer. I've listened to it like 50 times already. It's such a good song, and it's little cool thing in it. The original Donkey Kong music is in the song. It's great.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
The original Donkey Kong arcade music.
I take it back.
And then the last thing they ended on was that they were also making a Metroid game for the 3DS.
I believe that was shown during the
was it?
Treehouse.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They
so we're getting
they ended the stream or the direct on Mario Odyssey, which was definitely the highlight, and it was just so good. And then they went into a treehouse as they usually do, and they spent a long time just doing deeper dives into things and announced more stuff as well. They announced that Metroid game. They announced a couple of other things.
Splatoon 2, Pokken, ARMS tournaments that they're hosting at E3.
The amiibos for
the
new ones.
Mario Odyssey are so good.
Really?
He's gonna buy one.
They're so good.
Is it just a hat?
No, it's Mario, Bowser, and Peach in their wedding outfits.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's cool.
He's gonna buy
And
them all.
it's such a good amiibo set. It's a three set, and
Yep. All right. So let's see here.
damn, it was a good way to start off the day on Tuesday with
Nintendo.
Tuesday.
Yep.
God,
So
E3 week is ridiculous.
E3 was awesome.
yeah. So like just to kind of give a breakdown of like some people's what they thought were like the biggest announcements for E3 of this year was obviously Shadow of the Colossus, which I thought okay. The Xbox One X obviously at a $500 price point, which
shockingly,
yeah, we were. It's not shocking. We were
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were just like expecting for it to be. We were expecting around the 500 mark. We were just like wondering what the hell that name was. Reilly hit it on the mark, and it was just like, God damn it.
I did say
Monster Hunter coming to PC and console, which everyone was excited about. Obviously, the Beyond Good and Evil 2, which people lost their shit. Like,
Spider-Man 2. Don't forget Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, of course. But I mean, Sony owns the property, so they, of course, they're gonna
two Mario games within a month of each other.
You're gonna
stop. Let's see.
Oh god.
Anyways, now just to kind of veer off of the E3 talk, since that was literally what we've been talking about this entire show.
We'll cover a couple things real quick and then get into bets and end, because I think we're all dying a little bit from the heat.
Yes. So the one thing outside of that was that apparently Konami is blacklisting their own employees from getting jobs in the game industry.
Konami constantly makes themselves out to be one of the worst companies in gaming.
Fuck Konami. Fuck Konami.
That's why Jim Sterling has a recurring segment on the Jimquisition called "Fuck Konami News."
Yeah, I think you showed me that video, one of his videos where he just went off on a...
It's a recurring segment. They do it so often that it comes up regularly.
Didn't he get one of his videos, like, a DMC takedown because of the fact he talked about Konami so much and they DMC'd him?
They did.
That happens a lot, and he started doing a thing called DMCA Deadlock, where he just puts in a bunch of random footage from different people that will give him strikes, so that they all just like fight each other, and it just nothing happens. It's pretty fantastic. It only works because he doesn't put ads on his videos. He doesn't make money off the videos directly.
No,
which is the only reason it works, because all of his stuff is funded through Patreon. So his videos are all ad free.
Gotcha.
So he just does this deadlock thing. No ads get put on the video, because if just one company claims the video, they can force ads onto the video and take the money. So he does this so that just they all fight and nobody gets the money, because it doesn't run ads.
Sounds fair.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But yeah, so outside of like Kojima, who obviously everybody knows and would love to hire him regardless because of who he is. It's just like other like employees who used to work for the company can't. There's a risk of them not having a job in the industry at all when they leave Konami, because it's like, you were our employee, but we're gonna make sure you never work in the industry again since you're leaving us. Another thing also is like if they do interviews that they're either still with the company or even outside of the company when they're gone, they can actually be sued. They can actually be subpoenaed or sued for something like I believe close to a defamation of character, or however you want to call it.
So dumb.
Yeah. So it's Konami is essentially screwing people over.
So people don't leave.
I don't know.
They just don't want employees to leave.
They don't want. No. I understand they don't want employees to leave. It's just more of the fact that they just want to be an asshole.
It kind of sucks.
Yeah. They were such a great company.
And we also got news. They never really were a great company.
Well, they gave out some good titles.
They made some good stuff.
Yeah.
They weren't ever really a great company, though.
At all.
We got news that Bethesda is not currently working on Elderscrolls 6.
I'm not surprised.
So we're not getting it
That's fine.
anytime soon, because they're
on that
haven't
Skyrim
even
shit.
Started it.
They're like all on that Skyrim stuff, and are just like
They
Skyrim.
literally said that Skyrim VR took precedence on development time over Elder Scrolls 6. They had to finish work on Skyrim VR before they could think about starting Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
It makes me even more pissed off at fucking Skyrim VR.
Because that took precedent, apparently.
Give him like 2 years for that.
We got a release date for Destiny 2 on PC. It's coming out a couple months after console.
Which a lot of people on the PC market were not too happy about, because they're like, why are we getting shafted for for a game that's getting released at the end of the year? Like, why do we get shafted for the time frame? And from what I remember, some people were saying because they were trying to make sure that there wouldn't be any issues when it launched on PC, because obviously, there's always issues whenever a originally console type release goes to a PC port. There's always a freaking issue, so they're trying to fine tune it so that there are no issues.
That's kind of fair, It is an online game.
It's kind of fair, but they have time right now to release it for PC at the same time window as console. But no, they don't want to do that.
That's not, let them have their time with it.
Oh, we skipped the PC gaming conference. There wasn't really anything interesting there, but they did announce a cute little game called Tunic and some XCOM 2 DLC. That looks pretty cool.
Okay.
More XCOM.
Cool.
I think that's about it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple of quick things. Take-Two is continuing to be
a dick.
Shitty.
Yep.
They have filed a cease and desist for a modding tool called Open4.
Oh right, that was the Jim Kunzishin video you showed me. Yeah. I remember now.
So basically,
it's a modding tool that is designed to only be able to mod the single player to just do cool, crazy stuff. And they said that they were taking it down and filing cease and desist to protect the sanctity of the multiplayer, and it's like it doesn't even affect it. And then a couple days later, they took down a big multiplayer modding tool as well, which it's a whole thing, and it's really stupid.
It's dumb because they said, and they had the original permission from Rockstar didn't care. They were just like, yeah, go ahead, have fun with it.
Rockstar has loved it. Rockstar has featured mods from that freaking tool.
Yeah, like the whole submerging the entire city underwater and everything. It was just like,
that's pretty cool.
Those are fun mods that affect only the single player campaign. Anyone who affects the multiplayer aspect is obviously trying to subvert the kind of malicious or be malicious in the intent of gaining an advantage in the multiplayer aspect, which they are very well aware and have cracked down on it quite significantly at times. So I find it to be kind of stupid.
It is.
Another small news that came out was that Ashley Birch is not able to reprise her role as Chloe in the Life is Strange prequel because of the voice actor strike.
Yep, and people were a bit sad, but I mean, I watched the gameplay, the 20-minute gameplay trailer, and I give credit to the person who's doing Chloe's voice now.
Not having her voice. It's weird.
But I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, I still love the game. I will still play it.
I'm not a fan of the switched voice, but I don't know.
Wait,
I'll still play it.
Who's the replacement voice then?
Unknown. It's a non-union actor, so
yeah, it's a non-union actor because there's a strike.
We're
going to be feeling the effects of the strike in a lot of games coming up
sooner or later.
Yeah, because the strike's over, I believe, right?
No, partially.
Yeah,
it's not fully over.
No.
So when it was happening during the time, or when they were developing the game, it was happening during the strike. So she obviously couldn't reprise her role there. Yeah. She's willing to be on as a consultant. Everything.
No, she's writing for the game. She's also a writer.
Oh, okay.
She's writing for the game.
I thought whenever they strike, they're not even supposed to be a writer because that
she
happened
can
during.
Still be a writer.
Because that happened during. It happened during Lost. That's why we had a really shitty 4th season in Lost.
that was a writer's strike.
Okay, never mind. I take that. Okay. I forgot they were two different
unions. It was a completely different union.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah.
Anyways.
So we're gonna be feeling the effects of that because games that were already going could keep doing it, but any games that started during the voice actor strike could not have voice actors from the union. So
right,
it'll be interesting
because it sucks.
I think that's pretty much one of the main writers of Mass Effect 1 and 2 is working on Anthem, which will be cool to see. IO is bought themselves. They're a fully independent company now.
Nice.
IO Interactive?
Yep.
The company that made Hitman?
Yep. They bought themselves.
Yep.
Oh.
So Hitman's safe.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, we already knew Hitman was okay. Yeah. It's just that we didn't know if they were needing a company to, oversee them or if they were gonna. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. I didn't realize IO went fully independent. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Well, they were independent before, but I mean
they're owned by Squeenix.
They were owned by Squeenix, but before they were owned by Squeenix,
they were independent. They got bought, and now they bought themselves back.
Yep.
Yeah, which is cool. Awesome. Right, cool. They can actually do what they want now.
Job.
So we are going to get season 2 of Hitman. Hitman. It's just called Hitman.
Yeah. Sooner or later.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner than later.
And right. I mean, they were already working on it, so.
Yeah.
So let's
get to the bets.
What's the bets?
Last week's bet was how many different games will be shown at the Sony press conference.
I overshot the hell out of that.
Patrick guessed 45.
Too soon. Too a lot. Sorry. Too much.
Dawson guessed 40.
Too high.
And I guessed 20.
Yeah.
The actual number was somewhere. I didn't count perfectly, but it was somewhere around 15.
Did you count? Did you count a pre-show? No.
Nope.
No.
During the press conference. Pre-show.
Reilly wins.
Even with the pre-show, it wouldn't be over 20.
Yeah, I guess
I think there was only 5 games in the pre-show, 5, 6. It wouldn't be over the 30 that it had to hit for me to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won.
So, yeah, I won that one.
Yeah, good.
My second point.
Good job.
So, Patrick has 2 points. I have 2 points, and the rotating team has 1 point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But maybe you can take it back this week. This week you have two bets from the rotating seat. The bet is how many user reviews on Steam will there be for Final Fantasy XIV, the Stormblood DLC, which releases on Tuesday.
And we're assuming from now till the next time.
Okay. At the end of the podcast next week, I'll check the Steam listing for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood and see how many user reviews there are.
Gotcha.
Patrick guessed 15.
What?
Kassidy guessed 28.
Oh God, I'm nervous about my pick.
Kevin guessed 169.
Wow, that's a really high spectrum there.
That's too much.
And I guessed 250.
What the fuck?
What?
That's even higher.
Excuse me? No.
All right. All over the chart.
I really underestimated because obviously Steam people on Steam will write a shit ton of reviews. So
yeah, I mean it's an easier barrier to write a review on Steam. We'll see. Who knows?
That's a big.
I think there's gonna be a lot.
That's a big margin. 250 to 160.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, rotating
So
seats.
the low end is 15, and the high end is 250.
God damn it! I thought it'd be higher. God damn it.
We'll
see next week.
Fantastic.
We'll see next week.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But for now, we are done with the podcast so we can all cool down a bit from this sweltering hot day.
It's 60 degrees now, 68. Oh.
It was 101 today.
Fuck.
With no AC.
Yeah.
So,
Stay cool.
farewell. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great week.
Stay cool.
And join us next week on the podcast. Goodbye.
Adieu.
Bye bye.